Tico's journey, the frog who wanted to fly. Tico was a frog unlike any other in his pond. While his friends were happy hopping from lily pad to lily pad, playing and swimming in the water, Tico dreamed of something more. He wanted to fly. Ever since he was little, he had always looked up at the dragonflies and birds soaring above the pond and thought, how wonderful it would be to feel the wind on my back and see the world from up high. The other frogs laughed at Tico. "You're a frog, Tico. Frogs don't fly," they would say. But that didn't discourage Tico. He didn't want to just follow the crowd, he wanted to overcome what seemed impossible. He spent days observing the birds and dragonflies, trying to understand how they could take flight. He watched their wing movements and imagined how a frog, with his small body and short legs, could possibly experience the freedom of the sky. Then, Tico had a bold idea: he would start jumping higher, farther, until one day, maybe, he could fly. For weeks, Tico practiced, day and night. He jumped from every possible place, trying to reach greater heights, trying to feel the wind on his back. His friends started to get worried about him. "You're trying too hard, Tico. A frog will never fly." They thought he was wasting his time, and some even laughed louder, calling him a dreamer. But Tico didn't care. He wasn't trying to be like the other frogs, he was looking for something deeper, his own personal growth. He knew that if he didn't try, he would never know what was possible. Then, one sunny morning, something incredible happened. Tico made such a high jump that, for a brief moment, he hovered. He wasn't flying, but for a few seconds, his body was in the air, not touching the ground. The wind blew past him, and he felt a sense of freedom he never thought possible. He hadn't achieved the flight of the birds, but he had overcome his own limits. He knew that, in some way, he had done something that no one thought possible for a frog. Tico didn't need to be like the birds, he just needed to be the best frog he could be. When he told the other frogs about his jump, many were amazed. They didn't fully understand what Tico had done, but they could see in his eyes the proof that it is possible to go beyond what we imagine. Tico didn't need wings to be great, he had flown within himself, reaching heights that once seemed impossible. Tico kept jumping, exploring the sky with his daring leaps, and inspired other frogs to believe that sometimes, great achievements happen when we believe in our own potential, even when others doubt us. Moral of the story: true personal growth doesn't come from following what others do or trying to be something we're not. It comes from believing in our dreams and going beyond the limitations we place on ourselves.